the blue line. And here we go tonight in Boston, Massachusetts. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Jason Tatum, already an all-star, but he won't rest until he's a superstar. He said, quote, "Nobody puts higher expectations on me than myself. When I have big games, I try not to get too excited because the guys I look up to, they do it often. I want to get to the point where when I do it, it's kind of like another night." Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks. Missing some depth tonight, but the starting lineup is intact for him. And the Lakers starting five. The big three for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. Kent Bazemore is out there with DeAndre Jordan. And for the Celtics, Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. Jason Tatum out there with Al Horford. And it's Williams in at the center position. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, BA, in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
And so off the tip, it's Boston. Now here's Smart. Horford outside. Here's the three. Knocks down the triple.
You know, it's been a nice evolution to see the three-point shot become a consistent part of what Horford brings to his team.
James outside. To the paint. Jordan misses. And here are the Celtics. It's a three-point game. Over to the wing. Outside Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Horford can't hit. And over his career, Grant, Al Horford has continued to improve his outside shot.
I mean, he really has. He came into the league as a low block bruiser. 8 years in, he adjusted and added a three-point shot. And he has been a reliable player from outside since then.
You know, with AD's improved court awareness, when guys on his team get open, he'll find them.
Smart passes to Tatum. Now here's Horford, pounded by Westbrook. Shot on the wing, and that one's long.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Tatum against James. Pass to Bazemore. And he's going for the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Smart passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Now here's Tatum. Out to the right wing. Smart outside. 4 on the clock. Three-pointer. The Lakers with a rebound. Here's James. Pass to Jordan. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Smart. Here's Williams. Inside. Here's Tatum. James with the rebound. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
It's his first.
When LeBron has it inside like that, I mean, it's almost impossible to stop him. Worst case scenario, he's going to get himself to the foul line.
LeBron James taking 2 shots.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
You know, it really seems strange to say, but as big an impact as LeBron's made as a basketball player, he's making an even bigger impact off the court. His philanthropy, his activism. Tell you what, this guy's a special person. I really believe he's going to be a case study of how an athlete can leverage his stardom, his celebrity, his resources in a way that leaves a lasting, impactful legacy for many, many years to come.
Westbrook against Schroeder. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
And the Lakers making a change here. Rondo's checked in. Now James. Soft touch off the glass. James has got 6 points.
Well, this is how effective LeBron is in close. Just takes his time, never in a rush, and exploits holes in the defense.
Schroeder passes to Canner. Back to Schroeder. Driving inside. Misses from close range. The Lakers in the lead. Down low. Here's Anthony. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
Well, LeBron James is clearly a tremendously talented passer. When a guy is open, he'll get him the ball.
Schroeder finds Canner. Outside Tatum. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. Celtics. The Lakers have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Outside. Rondo. Pass to James. Double team on James. Back to Rondo. From downtown. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
You know, when Rondo is at his most effective, he's setting up people, but he's also getting some points for himself on the perimeter. Then the passing lanes really open up for him, and he can give you real headaches when that happens.
Now here's Schroeder. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his
That one on Anthony.
personal foul. First team foul.
Now, it took some time, but Schroeder found a home with the Celtics. Now, he didn't get the big payday he was hoping for, but a short deal still allows him to prove what he can do. A great deal to bring a talent like Schroeder to this Boston team. I actually like this fit. I think it's going to work well for both.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. Well, Grant, he hails from Germany. Dennis Schroeder, one of the fastest guys in the league. He is a blur when he's on his game.
And also, let's not forget, he played 3 years professionally in his native Germany before coming to the association, and he has never looked back.
The Celtics making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Bradley, he's checked in for James. And he's good on the second.
Boy, the shifty, quick-footed Schroeder is a great weapon to have. Whether he's starting or coming off the bench, he's a very effective player.
Now here's Rondo. And Anthony slams it in.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Tatum against Anthony. Tatum inside. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Monk. And the Lakers get it back. Back to Bradley. Outside Monk. Pass to Bradley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Up and over Richardson. Bradley misses. Here's Pritchard. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. Back to the game after this break. Well, the old saying is defense wins championships, but you ask LeBron, offense can be trickier.
It's more delicate than defense. Defense, you can make mistakes but cover for one another by just communicating and flying around at times and clean up for your mistakes. Offensively, if you're not all 5 guys at the same time or not moving and cutting in one pass or, one bad screen here or one pass there can mess up the rhythm of an offense.
And the best teams work together at both ends, Grant. But which end did you generally feel most in sync with your teammates, offense or defense?
Oh, you're putting me on the spot, B.A. I'll say offense. I mean, I played in Phoenix with Steve Nash, so definitely offense at that point in my career.
Malik Monk, 3 points.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
They've got Dennis Schroeder, Jason Tatum out there with Enes Kanter. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Richardson in at the 3 spot. That's the Boston 5.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Pass to Howard. Anthony with it. He's guarded by Kanter. Anthony misses. Boston trailing. On the attack, Schroeder. That shot off. Great D that time from Monk. Howard with the ball. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Monk with it, and it's Kanter picking him up. Takes a 13-footer, and it's Monk missing.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Schroeder, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Bradley. Back to Anthony. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Outside Schroeder. And here's Tatum. And every team looking for bigs who can stretch the floor, Clark. If you were playing today, what kind of three-point shooter you think you'd be?
Well, I wasn't that great back in my career because it wasn't a shot that many teams used a lot, but I would have worked on it to become proficient at it. So I think I would have been a 40% three-point shooter, 35 to 40% given time to work on it, BA. You adapt to the times, and I was actually already starting to work on my three-point game before my injuries took me out of the league.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
It's T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise. All right, look who's coming on onto the court. Come on and get loud. Here are the Celtics dancers. All right, look who's coming on onto the court. Come on and get loud. Here are the Celtics dancers.
Big group substitution here for Boston. Williams is checked in for Kanter. Horford comes in for Tatum. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Richardson. And Smart subbed in for Schroeder. And then Westbrook slams it in.
Boy, that time Russell Westbrook going for the spectacular with a little extra pizzazz.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. It's Williams, high post. And Williams punches it home.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And he's going for the oop here. And finished off by Davis.
Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Brown. On the take. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by James. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. And there's another one for the Lakers.
James clearly one of the best offensive talents of all time in the NBA. A special scorer with what seems to be a limitless arsenal.
Now here's Smart. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
Back to Bazemore. Pass to Westbrook. James passes to Davis. Can't hit it from 12 feet. For Boston, they've gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second.
2 minutes.
Here's Pritchard. Smart outside. Brown against Westbrook. Here's Williams. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Williams has got 6.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
Here's James. The rebound, Celtics.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Here's Pritchard. No good. And the Lakers going the other way now. James attacking. And James throws it down.
It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Brown passes to Williams. Some solid defense from Jordan.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Back to Brown. Shoots over Westbrook. Rebounded by the Lakers. James has got 5 rebounds in the game. Davis, the pass to Jordan. Here's Westbrook. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Brown. Takes a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Brown's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number 1 has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Smart for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They lead by 9 points. Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
They're going to work in the paint. Doing a great job. Good portion of their offense was generated inside. Really outperformed their opponent in that aspect. I expect the defense to pack it in a little more in the second half.
Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
A combination of poor shooting and poor shot selection. That's what my take is. They need to be more patient, run the offense all the way through, and let everyone touch the ball. Otherwise, they're playing into the other team's hands.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Second half underway. Here's who Frank Vogel's got on the floor. The big 3 for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Kent Bazemore. Smart passes to Brown. Smart outside, pass to Tatum. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Smart against Westbrook. The drive by Smart. Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Look at Tatum get up. I love whenever he goes up with that kind of aggression and force. He's not messing around at all, taking names and making statements.
Now, here is James. He's got 10. Pass to Bazemore. Six to shoot. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bazemore's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Here's Tatum. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
Tatum knows how to score in the paint, folks. He can make any adjustment needed to find the shot that works for him.
Ever since the back half of last year, Tatum's been on fire. Now, the game has slowed down for him, so he could play faster, but now he's become nearly unstoppable.
Jordan with the bucket. And the Lakers lead by 9.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Now here's Smart. Pass to Tatum. Smart outside. And he banks in the layup. Smart has got 5 now. And you know, in the under 25 club, Grant, some observers say they take Tatum over Doncic and others.
Well, Tatum's a big guy who's only getting bigger. His defense is almost on par now with his offense, and he has a possible MVP in his future.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
Here are the Celtics dancers.
For Boston. Tanner's checked in for Williams. Richardson comes in for Brown. And it's Schroeder in for Smart. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Jordan. Anthony comes in for LeBron. Monk, he's checked in for Bazemore. And it's Rondo in for Russell Westbrook. Monk, and the layup is good. Monk's got his second basket of the game.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Tatum. Schroeder with it, and Howard picks him up defensively. Richardson, the pass to Canner, and Canner with the slam.
Yeah, Josh Richardson is just not a scorer and defender, folk. He can pass it, too.
Outside Davis. Pass to Monk. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Back to Rondo. That one falls. Coming off Davis' feet. Rondo, he's got his second bucket of the night. The Celtics have gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Outside Tatum from deep three-point range. And again, Boston with the triple.
Their offense sort of clawing back to respectability. Let's see if they can keep building on this.
Outside Monk. Drives to the hoop. And he goes in for the dunk.
Monk, a nice finisher around the basket now, using his quickness to get past defenders on the drive.
Boston has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Outside Tatum. The three ball. Gets the three ball to go. Tatum's got 10 points here in the second half.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Now here's Rondo, covered by Schroeder. And here's Rondo. Oh, nice D from Schroeder. There's the drive. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Nice dribble move that time by Schroeder. He's got a little bit of playground in his game. Most guys do, though.
Now here's Davis. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Davis, a real mismatch inside because of his skill, size, and strength.
Schroeder passes to Canner. Back to Schroeder. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Schroeder's got 7 points in the game.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Outside, Rondo. Here's Davis. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Look at AD, and you know he's taken his share of contact over the course of his career. And quite honestly, that just comes with the territory when you're a dominant offensive player like him.
First free throw is good.
Yeah, you know, it's been exciting to watch Davis develop as an NBA player. I mean, he's put a lot of hard work in and has turned into a dominant MVP caliber player. And some teams still struggle to find ways to deal with it.
And so he makes both from the line. Boston has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Schroeder passes to Brown. Outside Tatum. Let's go with a 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist. He's got 13.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Davis. And finished off by Davis.
Assisted.
Yep, Westbrook seems to have a sixth sense for those kinds of openings. Knows exactly where the gap is and finds his teammate perfectly.
Now here's Tatum. Second chance effort. Kicks it out to Smart. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. The Lakers on top, up by 2. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started.
It's the fourth.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Boston's gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. Filling out the wings, it's Smart and Brown, and it's Schroeder in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. To tie it up. Westbrook with the rebound. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to James. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bradley. That one off the back iron and out. And Boston has possession. Now Schroeder. To the inside. Here's Williams. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. They get it again. Pass to Jordan. Now here is James. And counted from 12 feet. And the Lakers lead by 4.
You know, the defense is always worried about LeBron driving, so it allows him to have the space he needs and wants for his mid-range game.
And Russell Westbrook gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. The Celtics making a switch here. Horford's checked in. And the Lakers also making a switch. Anthony's checked in. James against Tatum. Rebounded by the Lakers. And he lobs it up to the rim. And stolen by Williams. Smart passes to Brown. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Lakers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Anthony against Williams. Back to Anthony. Westbrook outside. Shot clock at 6. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. He drops it from range. And now a 7-point Los Angeles lead.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Let's keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Yeah, and Coach has to tell him to dial it back. He's trying to do too much. Going one-on-one, forcing bad shots, and it's really hurting this offense.
Fans, your Celtics dancer. Look who's coming out onto the court. Come on and get loud. Here are the Celtics dancers.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for his guys during the break, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Tatum. Some solid defense from Jordan. The Lakers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Westbrook's so good at navigating the defense. This guy has ball skills, dexterity, and a motor that just doesn't stop. He gets to his shot when he wants to.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Hey, give them credit also for the number of layups they've had tonight after strong drives to the bucket.
No good on that one. That one's no good.
Hey, when it comes to stat sheet stuffers, Westbrook is a stat sheet stuffer supreme. Mark that one up, guys. Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I'll tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And no good. And Boston going the other way now. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
To end the drought. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Los Angeles has got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. James up top to the middle. Jordan, the pass to Westbrook. Just 4 to shoot. Puts it up from 17. Hauled in by Brown. Boston trailing. Pass to Horford. Here's Tatum. Softly drops in the floater.
And Tatum has been in these situations before. He's reliable when it comes to stepping up in big moments.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over.
It's simple. Turnovers mean you lose shot opportunities, and your opponent can get easy hoops.
The New Balance Player of the Game, LeBron James.
He's been unguardable in this one, getting whatever he wants out there. He's just simply putting the offense on his back and delivering.
Schroeder, he's checked in for Smart. Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. To Jordan. Westbrook outside. Now James, hounded by Tatum.
2 minutes.
Horford against Davis. Just 5 to shoot. And there's James on the assist by Davis. Davis has got 3 assists now in this one. And Boston calls time here. They're losing by 5. 1:49 left in the game.
Longest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who gets the longest and who wants a t-shirt.
1:49 left to play in the fourth quarter. Tatum draws the double. Williams on the wing. Brown passes to Horford. Outside Tatum. And the Celtics have another 3.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
Westbrook against Schroeder. And jams it home. Westbrook.
What you expect from Westbrook coming up big in the biggest moments.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
But a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
Tatum against Jordan. Williams' shot is good.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind the layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Back to James. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. James has got 10 points in the quarter.
LeBron James is clutch. Not the first time he's done that, nor will it be the last.
Tatum passes to Schroeder. And here's Horford. To the right side. They double team Tatum. 5 on the clock. And here's Schroeder outside. Money. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Westbrook with the miss. Crucial possession right here.
The crowd is on edge.
They double team Brown. And here's Schroeder outside. The Lakers with a rebound.
Celtics foul.
13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And they committed an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
LeBron James taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're down by 4. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Schroeder. Money.
Well, that's just an intelligent play call by Schroeder. They're using the pick to get himself a good look.
12 seconds left in the fourth. And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, Russell Westbrook. The line for 2.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
You don't want to force it, though. Still need to get a quality look.
It's good from beyond the arc.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. The score tied at 62. 3 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's James.
Yeah, you watch LeBron play, and it's obvious he gets more joy out of passing to his teammates and setting them up than scoring himself. But tonight, he's feeling it.
So it's a narrow victory for the Lakers, pulling it out for the W. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
LeBron, it was a challenge for you tonight as far as the matchup went. How much does that motivate you in a game like this?
my matchup is not an individual matchup. It's us as a team trying to get better, and we was able to hold court, so it was a good win for us.
Thanks, LeBron, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.